Dear Taurus, there is a part of you that has been waiting for a clearing in the fog, a moment where the ground beneath your feet finally stops feeling so uncertain. For so long, you may have been walking through a haze of doubt, wrestling with questions that seem to have no answers, and your soul is tired. It is seeking clarity, not just for the mind, but for the heart. So, before we delve deeper, I want you to join me in setting an intention for our time together. In the comments below, I invite you to write, "I am ready to see the truth with a calm heart." By writing these words, you are giving your soul permission to receive the validation it has been quietly seeking. You are creating a sacred space for your own healing. Let us begin. There is a profound shift happening within you today, Taurus. It feels less like a sudden lightning strike and more like the slow, deliberate dawn breaking after a long and starless night. That confusion you've carried, that heavy cloak of uncertainty that has been draped over your shoulders for weeks, perhaps even months, it is beginning to lift. This is not just a fleeting thought. It is a fundamental change in the very atmosphere of your being. You see, your intuition, that deep earthy knowing that is so often mislabeled by others as simple stubbornness, is reawakening. Imagine a compass, long dormant, whose needle is now quivering, finding its true north once more. This is what is happening inside of you. It is a quiet, internal alignment, a sacred remembering of who you are and what you stand for. The universe is not just handing you a map, it is reminding you that the map has been within you all along. The path forward is being illuminated not by an external force, but by the steady glow of your own inner truth. You are being called to trust that feeling, that deep, resonant hum in your soul that tells you what is real and what is merely a distraction. This newfound clarity is not just for making grand life decisions. It is for understanding your own most intimate desires, for recognizing the quiet whispers of your heart that may have been drowned out by the noise of obligation and the expectations of others. You are the builder, the one who craves stability, and for a soul like yours, clarity is the very bedrock upon which you build your world. Today, that bedrock is solidifying, and this quiet clearing of the fog naturally extends into the most sacred and vulnerable parts of your life, your relationships. There is a beautiful, gentle thaw happening in your heart. If you have felt a distance with someone you love, a wall of silence or misunderstanding that has felt cold and impenetrable, prepare for that wall to begin to dissolve. It won't come crashing down in a dramatic spectacle. That is not your way. Instead, it will be like ice melting under the warmth of a patient sun, slowly revealing the fertile ground beneath. Communication, which may have felt like a struggle, now finds its flow. The unspoken words, the guarded emotions, the fears that kept you both at arm's length, they are losing their power. For those of you in a partnership, this is a time of profound and tender reconnection. You and your person are finding yourselves on the same wavelength, moving in a synchronous rhythm that feels both peaceful and exhilarating. It's that feeling of sitting in comfortable silence, knowing the other person understands without a word needing to be spoken. A heartfelt conversation now could be the key that unlocks a new level of intimacy, or perhaps a simple, shared experience, a walk in nature, A meal cooked together will breathe new life into your bond. I sense for some of you, physical distance has been a heavy burden. It has tested your patience, your very nature. But something in the energy of this time is shrinking that distance. It's not that the miles have vanished, but that the emotional space between you feels closer, warmer, more connected. You are remembering that true intimacy is not about proximity, but about a shared sense of home within each other's hearts. And for the single Taurus, a different kind of wall is being invited to dissolve. The stars are whispering for you to gently, lovingly let go of the past. This isn't a command, but a gentle invitation. I know you don't hold on to old scars out of spite. You hold on to them as reminders, as protection. You build fortresses around your heart because you remember what it felt like when the foundation was shaken. But holding on to these heavy stones may be preventing you from seeing the person who is walking towards you, not with a chisel to break your walls, but with a seed of genuine connection to plant in your garden. The universe has someone prepared to honor your stability, to cherish your loyalty. But first, you must believe that you are worthy of a love that does not require you to be a fortress. You must clear the space, not by forgetting the past, but by forgiving yourself for having to endure it. This gentle clearing also finds its way into the material world you work so hard to maintain your professional life, your finances. The energy is shifting from a feeling of constant struggle to one of earned stability. If you have felt stuck, as if you were pushing a boulder uphill with no end in sight, you will begin to feel the ground level out. The tide is turning. Dear Taurus, matters of money, which may have been a source of anxiety, are beginning to find their balance. The universe has a way of rewarding quiet, consistent effort, and your season of reward is dawning. There could be an unexpected resolution to a lingering financial issue. Perhaps a bill that felt like a looming shadow is suddenly forgiven or reduced. A legal matter that has drained your energy may resolve itself in your favor, almost inexplicably. I have seen this happen time and again for souls like yours. It is not luck. It is a cosmic balancing of the scales. It is the universe acknowledging every ounce of your persistence, every moment of your patience. The seeds of hard work you planted in barren soil are finally beginning to sprout. But I urge you, do not rush this process. While the horizon is promising, your nature is one of care and intention. Proceed with the deliberate pace that is your strength. Obstacles may still appear, but they will no longer feel like mountains. They will seem like small stones on your path. And you now have the wisdom and the inner strength to navigate around them without losing your footing. This is you, reclaiming a sense of sovereign control over your journey. The more you attune to that inner compass, the more you will realize that every challenge was not a punishment, but a preparation. It was strengthening your foundation for the greater things to come. Your mindset is the fertile soil in which all of this will grow. I invite you to close your eyes, just for a moment, and visualize yourself stepping into this new phase of your life. See yourself walking with a quiet confidence, with an open heart. Affirm to your own soul, I am worthy of the peace I build. I am worthy of the love I give. I am worthy of the success I earn. The universe is not a distant, unfeeling entity. It is a mirror reflecting the vibration of your own heart. Keep your energy grounded, your heart open, and your intentions clear. Speak them aloud in the quiet of your home. Write them down. Your power of manifestation is strongest when your belief is rooted in the tangible earth of your actions. Now, let us turn to the wisdom of the tarot. For the cards today are not just predicting a future. They are holding up a mirror to the journey your soul is already on. They tell a story, your story. The first card drawn for you is the Six of Swords. This card speaks of a journey, but it is not a flight of fancy. It is a necessary, soul-led departure. It represents a quiet, deliberate movement away from turbulent waters toward a calmer shore. This is you, Taurus, finally giving yourself permission to leave a place of conflict, be it a job, a relationship, or an internal state of anxiety, and move toward a space that honors your need for peace. This transition is vital for your spirit. It is the deep exhale after holding your breath for far too long. You may find yourself drawn to nature, to water, to quiet spaces that allow your nervous system to heal. This is not an escape. It is a sacred pilgrimage to reclaim your inner stillness. And as you embark on this journey, the Fool appears. What a beautiful, hopeful card to accompany you. The Fool does not represent recklessness for you. Dear Taurus, for a soul like yours, who values security above all else, the Fool represents a profound act of faith. It is the courage to take a leap into a new beginning, not with naive blindness, but with an open heart and a deep trust that the new ground you are seeking will be solid. You have done the work. You have ensured your foundations are as secure as they can be. Now, you are being invited to trust the journey. This card confirms you are starting a new chapter, one filled with the potential for genuine joy and discovery. It asks you to marry your earthly persistence with a touch of youthful optimism. But how can you take this leap? Because the Four of Pentacles is here to reassure you. This card is often seen as one of hoarding or being closed off. But for you, today, it speaks a different truth. It is the confirmation that your material world is secure. Your tireless work has built a stable foundation. Your savings, your home, your resources, they are protected. This card is your anchor. It is the universe's way of saying, you can afford to be open. You can afford to take this leap of faith because I have ensured your foundation is strong. You have been wise, practical, and cautious. That is your gift. Now, that very caution has brought you your freedom. It is this beautiful balance between your innate stability and a newfound openness that is your key to moving forward. And what waits for you on that calmer shore, the Ace of Cups. This card is a promise. It is the universe reaching out to you with a cup overflowing with emotional fulfillment, with pure, unconditional love. After the difficult journey of the Six of Swords, after the leap of faith of the Fool, you arrive at a place of emotional renewal. This could be a new love, a deepening of an existing one, a profound friendship, or even a surge of creative inspiration that fills your heart with a joy you had almost forgotten was possible. This card is an invitation to open your heart fully, to let down the final guard, and to allow the healing, compassionate love that you so freely give to others to finally be poured back into you. To ground all of this, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. The Three of Pentacles speaks of collaboration, but not with just anyone. This is about working with people who recognize your skill, who value your dedication, who see the mastery in your patient work. This is teamwork with aligned souls. Your progress now comes from leaning on trusted allies who honor your contributions, not those who take them for granted. And the Knight of Swords. This is the energy of your newfound clarity in action. It is your mind, sharp and focused, ready to cut through any remaining confusion or obstacles. This is you, communicating your needs clearly, setting firm boundaries with courage, and pursuing your goals with an unstoppable, yet measured, determination. Your persistence is now armed with sharp intellect. You are no longer just enduring, you are directing. So, what is the story these cards tell? You are moving away from a difficult past, Six of Swords, with your foundation secure. Four of Pentacles. You are taking a courageous leap into a new chapter, the Fool, where you will be met with overflowing love and emotional healing. Ace of Cups. You will achieve this through collaboration with those who truly value you. Three of Pentacles, armed with the mental clarity to pursue your truth without hesitation. Knight of Swords. This is a powerful, beautiful narrative of a soul coming home to itself. Let us now deepen this understanding, looking at the specific areas of your life through this lens. When it comes to money and luck, the Four of Pentacles confirms what we have discussed. Your financial situation is stable because you have been a wise guardian of your resources. You understand true worth, and you have built a foundation that can weather storms. But the luck here is not about a lottery win. It is the luck that comes from years of unseen effort. The energy of the Seven of Pentacles is surfacing the card of patient harvest. That project you thought was forgotten, that investment of time and energy that seemed to yield nothing, its fruits are ripening. An unexpected payment, a bonus, a debt being cleared, these are not random acts of fortune. They are the echoes of your past efforts finally returning to you. Your practical nature is your greatest financial asset. It is what allows you to welcome this abundance without squandering it. Your intuition, combined with your grounded action, will guide you to make wise choices now. Trust it. And for your lucky numbers, I will not give you a list to play. Instead, let us feel the energy of the numbers that appear for you today. 5, 16, 27, 38, 49, 60. These numbers speak of change, of cycles of growth, of foundations leading to spiritual connection and abundance. See these not as a game, but as a vibrational whisper from the universe, reminding you of the journey of growth you are on. In matters of daily love, the Ace of Cups is your radiant guide. The emotional tides are not just shifting, they are being purified. For those in a partnership, the Three of Cups energy joins in, suggesting joyful celebration and a deep sense of shared victory. You are not just partners, you are a team, and it is time to celebrate the home you have built together. For the single Taurus, the Fool's energy is a call to step out of your carefully constructed comfort zone. New love often finds us when we are in a state of joyful, spontaneous living. But remember, the love you are calling in is one that will honor your need for stability. It will not be a chaotic storm, but a gentle, life-giving rain. Cherish the friendships that feel like family, They are the fertile ground from which true love can blossom. At work, your landscape is alive with forward momentum. The Three of Pentacles is in its full power. Your skills are finally being seen and recognized by the right people. The Knight of Swords gives you the clarity to cut ties with draining projects or colleagues and to move decisively toward what truly matters. Communication flows. Your leadership is not loud or aggressive. It is the quiet, steady leadership of the pillar that holds the entire structure up. People are inspired by your integrity, and the Six of Swords whispers that you are leaving behind a cycle of work-related stress. You are moving toward calmer professional waters where your creativity can flourish. Embrace collaboration, but only with those who are worthy of your trust. Regarding your health, the cards offer a gentle but firm reminder. Your body is the earth that carries your spirit. It must be tended to. The connection to Virgo energy in your reading points to the nervous system and digestion. Have you been carrying your stress in your gut? An anti-inflammatory diet is not just about food. It's about releasing inflammatory relationships and situations. The Fool and the Six of Swords both beg you to get outdoors, walk on the earth, breathe fresh air, reconnect with your element. Your physical well-being is directly tied to your emotional state. As the Ace of Cups fills your heart with healing, you will feel your physical vitality return. Be patient and gentle with your body. It has carried a heavy load for a long time. And finally, family and friends. Here, the energy is one of profound healing. I sense that many of you have had to make difficult choices, shedding connections that were toxic or draining. That was the Six of Swords in action. Now, the Three of Cups signals a time of joyful reunion with your true family, the family of the soul, whether by blood or by choice. Your home environment is becoming a sanctuary again. If tensions remain, the Knight of Swords encourages clear, honest, and compassionate communication. Speak your truth, not as a weapon, but as a boundary. You may find that your true family is a source of incredible encouragement now, reminding you that you are not and have never been alone. In terms of compatibility, certain energies will feel like coming home. The adventurous spirit of an Aquarius or Sagittarius may feel like a breath of fresh air, encouraging that fool's leap. The grounding, practical wisdom of a Capricorn or fellow Virgo will feel deeply validating. And the gentle, watery hearts of Pisces and Cancer can offer the emotional safety your soul craves, the unconditional acceptance of the Ace of Cups. See these not as a prescription, but as energetic mirrors. Pay attention to those who make your soul feel seen, safe, and stable. Your color for today is a deep, rich forest green. It is the color of ancient trees, of life, growth, stability, and the quiet renewal of the earth itself. Wear it or place it near you as a talisman, a reminder of your own deep-rooted strength. And let the phrase of the day be your mantra, with steady roots and open wings. My soul finds its new beginning. Thank you, dear Taurus, for spending this time with me, for allowing your heart to be open to this message. The stars and the cards can illuminate the path, but it is you, with your incredible strength and patient heart, who must walk it. You have endured so much in silence. You have held worlds together while your own was trembling. You are worthy of this peace. You are worthy of this joy. If this reading has resonated with that deep, quiet place in your soul, I would be honored if you would subscribe to the channel. Let us create a safe harbor here together, a place you can return to whenever you need a reminder that you are not alone on this journey. I will see you in the next one. Until then, be gentle with yourself. You are so worthy of healing.